Willis's World, back with another one, this time with the Witch Awakening. The Witch Awakening is similar in playstyle to the Wizard Awakening, but not altogether the same. The summons for it are still the same style as Wizards, where you got two different minions, and each of them will boost two different skills with more effects. Your Keeper Gore over here will be playing with your Earth skills and likes to be using your Equilibrium Break and your Fissure Wave. It will play with both of those. And it basically enhances their effects if you're wanting to be more primarily around those. As your damage, go Keeper Gore. Or you can go Keeper Tet, and Keeper Tet will be playing with your Thunderstorm and your Voltaic Pulse. And it's literally up to you. With this one, it increases the attack areas, and yeah, it increases the attack areas. Where this one adds more hits to them. It's basically, do you want more cleave or more single target? That's the extent of it, and both of them are actually both still very efficient. Because this one's skills that it's boosting, well, I need to re-summon him. Well, Tet, I'll show you the skills he's boosting. He's boosting your 2 and your 4. Whereas if you didn't have him active and he wasn't there, your 2 would just be this, and your 4 would just be this. And then with your little rock golem buddy, he will be affecting your 1 and your 3, Equilibrium Break and Fissure Wave. Fissure Wave hits a bigger area, and that was a Black Spirit, so I'm going to do that again. It just adds another line to the attack for a larger area of cleave. And then it goes and adds that. Now, if you unsummon him, those skills without him do this and do this. So it's up to you whether you want to be boosting your Voltaic Pulse and your Thunderstorm, or boosting your Fissure Wave and your Equilibrium Break. All of the skills they boost are in your rotation, so it does not matter which one you take. I prefer Tet because that just looks amazing. Oh, come on. I mean, just look at that face. Brr. He looks like he is made of chaos energy. But, yeah. As for what the flow is, you'll be going Fissure Wave into Voltaic Pulse, into Equilibrium Break, into Thunderstorm, and the Thunderstorm and the Yoke of Ordeal are actually the two that you are alternating. This rotation will be going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, and rotating like that. And then Toxic Flood is in 6. That is your opener, and you will be casting it when available. So you will pop your 6 to open combat, followed into that, go into your flow, and yeah, just use the elements of Earth and Lightning to decimate your foes. And all of these are actually on very short cooldowns, and it's just about every alternate that you should be able to pop your Toxic Flood. So it should be a 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, and just repeat it that style. 6 will be your opener, but after that point is the last skill in your flow. And you do want to keep that up as much as possible, so having it every other time in your flow. fits it just fine. You can have it go 4-6 if you really want, but 5-6 I find finds it a little smoother. But you do want to keep those skills up and running. Now, one thing I can say about it in advance, since it is Awakening, you can swap over to your Succession state as much as you want. So, if you really wanted, you could hop over to your main state at any point and just go and pop your Spellbound Heart and then pop that on your target and have the aggro you're drawing in your Awakened state pulled to the Lighthouse. And due to Spellbound being active for the next 10 minutes, you'll have Resource Gen to make it so that even though you have two sources of Resource Gen, you'll never need any other source of Resource Gen. It's as straightforward as that. Now, for the heals with it, there actually is no heals in this Awakening. At least none that I could find. You can always skill add on, so don't think that the fact that there's nothing there means you'll never be able to do anything. Due to skill add on, you will be able to do something. And I actually do not know if the poison pool is skill add-onable. Easy way to check is to go and look, and no, it is not, just like the little fire pool that the wizard leaves. So, this is not a skill add-onable thing, but it is a DP decrease to targets and a dot creator, so you still want to be using it. It should be up about half of the time. Well, more like 2/5 of the time, but 2/5 of the time is still quite a bit with DP decreases. But yeah. That is the Witch Awakening. And it has some very short cooldowns for a lot of damage. Its summons being there and boosting 2 skills and having all of the skills that are boosted between either of the summons adds some variety to the summon choice. You have a lot of control in there. I mean, Fissure Wave alone, it's on a 3-second cooldown and it will knock down targets. That skill, yeah, if it hits a target, it's knocked down. To show you real quick just how brutal that actually is. Joink, knocked down. Oh look, it's available again. Joink. No, stay down. Nope, stay down. Nope, stay down. Yeah, it's a joke. And with the fact that it's a mana generator as well, yeah. Anything that can be knocked down, it will knock down. And it is unrestricted for PvE and PvP, so if you're fighting another player who does not have knockdown resist, you can perma knock down an enemy player with this skill. So, yeah, that's already all the CC you could possibly need. But then you got evasion rate drop right there, so if you really needed to and they have resistance, you just pop that into that. And it's as straightforward as that. Now they have less resistance and you just took out resistance to knock down and you knocked them down. It's kind of a joke. Now, one thing I will say about this rotation, depending on which summon you're using, if you're using the lightning one, I'd recommend going Voltaic into Fissure, into Thunder, into Equilibrium, and if you're using the earth one, just alternate them. Well, the Thunder is actually alternating right there, so reality is just alternate those two depending. I just like to have this one up because opening up with a knockdown is kind of devastating. He went immune there for a minute. See, other players don't go immune from running away, so yeah, that won't be happening to you guys in PvP. But yeah, that is the Witch Awakening. Good kit, good damage. Sustain lies in its main kit, and you can use it at any time with E. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. So, unlike with Wizard, you can't just pop E and switch into it. But if you press C and then just go into your E and Shift E's, and then just press C again, you'll be good right there. Just make sure you don't have your heals locked. It is something you'll have to manually switch between weapon archetypes to activate your heals, but it's for a big enough heal that you can just go and do your damage, burst down the group in front of you, then go heal and move on to the next group. Easy as that. But yeah, that is the Witch Awakening. The Witch Awakening feels a lot faster than the Wizard Awakening, at least in casting skills. She may do less damage, but due to that faster rotation means she can get more damage out with less time to be hit or interrupted. So, yeah, I feel like the Witch is the superior mage, or magi, of the magic users. Yeah, with that, that is Willis's World out.